but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
That's right. That's what you gotta do, Kaveh. Just like I have a deadline. I realize now. Well, I realized before, but I kind of realized the urgency of time remaining. 1 day, 3 hours. So I should probably do that. My plan was to do that event tomorrow, but I'm kind of busy tomorrow, and it's kind of late tonight. I kind of wanted to finish the world quest and finish uploading it before I did that event. That's not necessary, and it's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, the Recollector's Path. I accidentally went to well, they shouldn't put the event start thing directly at the teleport, so when I go here, that's all I can do.
I trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat. Is there no shade anywhere?
Oh, look, it's some foxes. Hello. See, it's Kaveh's fox friends, right? No, they ran away. But I thought they were Kaveh's friends. Okay, we need to get a bow character. Yeah, I gotta do this event. Before it's too
Need to
late.
end a few enemies?
Gotta go fast? I do. But that's okay. I accidentally activated the thing when I went to that teleport waypoint, that's what I was saying. And basically Zervan's like, oh, that's the event. I was like, why is there a time trial here I haven't done yet? Alright, well, anyway. Oh, I guess I don't need a bow character then. It's just like the shooting type of time trial because it's Sorush. Anyway, Zervan is making Sorush do all these trials, so that way she can prove she is worthy of the Bloomguard title. So that's cool. During the Tranquil Trail trial, Sorush will need to use the Niroda fruit and the curios scattered nearby to pursue your uninvited guests. During the trial, Sorush can throw out an unlimited number of Niroda fruits. As these fruits hit different curios, various effects will be triggered that will affect the nearby unwanted guests. That's right, hilly trails, unwanted guests. When the situation gets too cluttered, you can use analysis to summarize the specialties of the various curios and uninvited guests, and thus figure out a way to drive them out. Is the sound good, by the way? Let me just check. Okay, sounds perfect. Alright. I hope. I might got 2 seconds. Okay. Curio details. Enraged flower. Rowdy bonfire. Piercing thorns. Numbing barrel. Withered box. Hilly trails. Okay. No more than 20 I saw as a condition. So let's try to be efficient here. Oh, they're sleeping. I don't want to shoot hilly trails while they're sleeping. Destroy. Okay, repel. Okay, I don't need to hurt them. See, that's good. They understand it. They understand that now it's like I don't really wanna. No, don't go away. Okay, good. I don't want to hurt hilly trolls anymore. Not after all the bad things that they've been through. Oh no, that didn't work though. Uh-oh. What? I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's definitely a wake-up call. Every special will spit large fruits, smashing through all the demons of Dev along with the other obstacles in a straight line. What way is it facing though? This way? Well, that's fantastic. Can't believe the other one didn't. Okay. These things are not affected by just hitting it alone. I have to hit the things nearby. Apparently, fruits falling from the sky is a normal occurrence for these hilly trails. But their barrels getting destroyed, it would be a big deal. Yeah, that would hurt. If a giant flower shot a giant fruit at me, I think that would be rather painful. No, is there a way I can change the direction of this? We might use an ignited bonfire to attract their attention. Okay. Impeding. We need to find a way to set them ablaze and remove them. Okay, so this involves fire. Oh. This? Good. Good. This. Turn it on. Now please get up. Okay, good. Good. And I time it. Sorry, you didn't see that. And then this is perfectly timed. Did that work? Yay! Successfully repelled all the hilly trails without hurting them. That is what we do around here. Alright, cool. That was one trial done. Oh no, 1 day and 2 hours left. Well, that's getting a little bit dangerous. Oh dear, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff in this event. Okay, let's speedrun here. What is this? Okay, what do we do here? Find the correct location to reminisce. Well, I know where that is. That's the big tree that we're at right now. Use memory fragments to reminisce, like this. Okay, I'll have to move closer. Gosh, it's the fine. They're really going off of the fine details of the. Oh, okay. There's a meters thing, but also oh, right here. They just like the perfect angle kind of thing. There we go. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Okay, that was nice and easy. How was that?
Is this the last stop for our first day? We're pretty familiar with this place, seeing how we've been here plenty of times. If the pale floater is so confident, then why not swap roles with me? I will play the audience, you be the speaker. Yeah, let's give it a try. Here comes Paimon. This place before us, covered with flowers and flowing water, is the Vorokasha Oasis. This place doesn't have... Right! This place isn't infested by the demons of death and is the home of the party. There are many party here. The best among them is one called Zervan. Sorush, you were born here too, right? Though you are different from the other party. For example, while the other party only sound kind of weird when they speak, you sound really weird. You all came from the same waters, but why is it that only you are so strange? Hey! Paimon's not lying. When you were speaking to the Order of Skeptics, your words were kind of weird. Well, the skeptics themselves sounded weird too, so there's that. Well, Paimon thought all the other party were going to be exactly like you. In fact, Paimon was worried that until we got Adila to the Vorokasha Oasis and met Zervan, then we found out that only you are like, how should Paimon put this? You have a particular way of speaking to the Order of Skeptics, right?
It seems like the Order of Skeptics had too much of an influence on her. True.
I will not deny that. Seeing as you have no objections, Paimon will keep going. There's a big stump in the Vorokasha Oasis. Pale floater, you absolute. It's the Harvey's Tokum in the Vorokasha Oasis. Oh man, these party names are sure a mouthful. And it totally is a big stump, isn't it? Paimon remembers you saying that the stump is also a god, and that the party have a deep relationship with it. Though these are indeed the facts, letting the pale floater describe them would be too unflattering. I shall resume the role of the speaker. Alright, but Paimon thought she was making it easy to understand. Regardless,
why are we recapping the whole story here?
Regardless, 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the disaster afflicting this place. As such, all the Amrita here is the last gift from the divine. Nourished by the Amrita, the harvest took home and the Pari emerged. The eldest of the Pari and my elder is Zervan. My birth came much later, so I was not a personal witness to those events. I heard my elder speak of it, but Elder Zervan clearly associated with the Order of Skeptics when they were first established, but after my birth, all contact seemed to be lost between them. Though my elder has long stated the importance of the Pari traditions, she rarely mentions the past in detail when she speaks with me. Instead, it was the Order of Skeptics who enthusiastically shared the results of their historical research with me and approved of my wish to follow in the footsteps of the Divine Bird. Hi, so after that, you slowly drifted away from the other Pari and learned that you were strangely speaking from the Order of Skeptics? Oh, I suppose that can be seen as correct. Objectively speaking.
It sounds like a rebellious phase. Very true.
A rebellious phase? I heard the humans of the Order of Skeptics mention something like this. They say the researchers in the forest experience a Satyavata life or something like that. Is this the rebellious phase?
A similar thing the humans progress through. I'm not sure I'd consider Satyavata life to be the same as rebellious phase. But I suppose in a sense, maybe? Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar.
No, they're not the same thing at all. Generally, kids going through a rebellious phase will resist the care of their parents and try to assert their independence. And that's what Paimon heard anyway. Just like you did. My past has little to do with my present. Whatever can be said, I have now returned to the Varakasha Oasis and earned the Caveretta's favor. You're amazing, Sorush. And never mind, Pale Floater. It means nothing to be patronized by one as immature as you. That's all for today. Yasnapati, do you or the Pale Floater wish to ask anything? Speaking of, are the Pari and Aranar related in any way? Why do you ask this?
Because the Pari and Aranar are both small. That is true. They are both small. Also, they have a lot of magical powers, so that's the thing.
But they're still capable of great things.
You describe your adventures with Arama and all the Aranar to Sorush.
How very important Festival Utsava appears to be. I heard my elder mention it once, but only thought of it as little more than a joyful gathering for the Aranar. But if the Aranar have their own day, why do we Pari possess nothing of equivalence? I must mention this to my elder. Why do you want a Pari festival? Is it because you can eat lots of tasty snacks during the festival?
Oh, I hope we get an event then, or even just like a mini event that is a Pari festival. That would be cool.
Of course not. The Pari festival should have humans offering their odes and songs to us, while I get to choose the best singer of the lot. That doesn't sound like a festival at all. Well, not for the attending humans anyway. It's more like a high-pressure competition.
Well, I mean, we just came back from the Academia International Championship, so that was kind of like a high-pressure festival too, in a way. Well, I guess the festival and the competition were two separate things, but still.
But it is an enjoyable celebration for me, yes? Hence, I believe my elder may also enjoy such an occasion. Perhaps. Zervan's right. For Sorush to become a so-called Bloom Guard, she might need a bit more training.
Yeah. Race is the best event. Talk to Zervan. And where Zervan is in their usual place. I see. Hello.
No time to lose.
I know that you in the part of the world quest, you just had me go into the big tree, and we're supposed to be fighting off stuff. But don't worry, while we wait to do that, we're still just doing the trials. You said before.
It appears that the first part of your training went well.
I'd say so. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit too easy for Sorush. But I look forward to seeing her coming performance. Oh, right, about listening to Sorush tell stories, it turns out that Sorush went through a rebellious phase. Speak no more of this.
Yeah, that's right. Telling the parents about the rebellious phase.
Anyway, I have finally shed that stage of my life. The important thing is that I, with my Yasnapati and Pale Floater, recalled the history following the birth of the Pari and spoke to the familiars of the forest and their special festival. The fact that we as Pari do not have such a celebration of our own makes me troubled. Do you not feel the same way, Elder? If it were up to me, we should let humans attend the Pari festival and hear from them the praises they've sang for the party. Afterwards, I shall pick the best singer. To my knowledge, Festival of Sava is not a day to be spent so willfully and wastefully spent. Paimon always thought Sorush's desire to get humans to record their deeds was different from the other party. Is this also the influence of the Order of Skeptics? Ah, that makes sense. That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is... Oh, wait, sorry, I thought that was Sorush. That is the very reason why recalling and pondering the past is significant. Whatever happens, I look forward to seeing her coming performance. I'll head to the specified location and complete the trial. Alright, trial 2, right? Wait, shelter Raglan's. What are we doing? Oh, I cleansed. I was like, did I do that? Yeah, I did. I did do it. Okay. I kind of thought this would just be a bunch of challenges to do. But it looks like we're getting more Sorush lore, which is great. The only thing is, I have to speedrun this event. Wait, let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I love the icon that they have for Sorush though. So cute. In intrepid impulse, Sorush must reach the destination within her the time limit. The more time Sorush has left upon completion and the more valiant Corollas she obtains, the higher your challenge score will be. During the trial, get close to the glowing wreaths to borrow their power and sprint forward over a certain distance and temporarily expand your collection AoE for valiant Corollas. Okay, this is gonna be the mud things. Alright, so it's a lot of things that we are familiar with, which is good. I am ready. Time limit. Okay, I got this. Let's go. Whee! Ah! Oh, you have a bigger range you did. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, whoops. Wrong button. This button. Go! Go, Sorush, go! Go, Sorush, go! You got this. Okay, you can avoid the mud. Only flowers. And beautiful music. And a beautiful view. Because hey, it's the first time we get to do it with Sorush, and it's like, don't stray too far from your companion. No, this time, Sorush can fly as freely as she wants and enjoy the beautiful view of the not yet saved tree, because I haven't finished the world quest. Whee! Was that within the time limit? I think that was within the time limit.
This isn't my...
Sorry, Kabe. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. 4,700 points. We got the points. View reminisce. Oh, different. That is the big, that is the big, tail. The Waynut tail. That's right. Yeah, we got this. And it's nice that they have like a guide to tell you like how far away you are from the correct point, because otherwise it's like the details of getting it the perfect amount. Okay, like see like that's like the left part, that part goes there, and in the middle that part goes like here, and then this part goes like here-ish, right? But it's like the angle. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. Hint. Oh, the hint takes a while to appear. Well, I don't need a hint. Do I? Okay, well, I need the hint to get the fine details. Okay, not there. No, I was so off. There we go. Okay. And also, how did a big thing get encased in rock like that? Oh, I feel bad. Wait, Paimon remembers this place. We've been here before.
It does leave an impression.
It sure scared Paimon pretty good.
It scared me too, honestly. It's this big thing here.
Paimon remembers that Sorush said that this waiter got sealed here because it was unlucky. Though what does this have to do with Sorush's training? Does Zerman actually mean to say, "Haha, behold, Sorush, behold the fate of the unfortunate"? My elder is no pari of such idle nature. Back to the topic. Though I did not elaborate on the waiter in detail when we passed through here earlier, the catastrophe that it caused should be familiar to you. The one that happened 500 years ago? Indeed. The waiter must have been frozen in an instant. As it has been crystallized, its form remains in perpetuity. Perpetuity. I can read. It's as if it would start burrowing through the earth again once unsealed. This moment will be frozen in time. Is that a Kaya reference? Paimon doesn't want to end up like that. You say what happened to the way it happened in an instant. No, just thinking it scares Paimon.
I won't let that happen. It would be really scary if you were sealed in there, but you could like still retain your consciousness and you just couldn't move, and you lived there like for all eternity. That would be pretty horrible. If it's like you don't remember it, then at least you don't have the pain of that, of remembering being sealed up and the memory of what it's like being sealed up.
Yeah, Paimon won't let something horrible happen to Teddy either. Then you should thank us, Pari. During those days of ruin, many species and races, including the Pari, gave their lives, sometimes even things more precious than their lives. Their sacrifices are why we are spared from facing the same irrevocable fate. And just so, as I was not there to witness the catastrophe when this land faced danger once again, I must take action. Then, from what you're saying, this Waynet is even older than you are, which should also make it your elder.
I don't see how that's a relevant point, Paimon, but okay.
However, it will not be returned to life. It has been sealed in its crystallized state for centuries. Perhaps the only fate that awaits it is gradual dissolution. With how severe the loss of life was during the catastrophe, the Waynet, like countless other unfortunate souls, were frozen at the moment that the calamity struck. But many more suffered even graver fates than this poor fool before us, for they have already worn away beneath the grinding passing of time itself. To this day, nothing remains of them, not memory nor memorial. This one before us only lingers because of its immense size, and the fact that it has been hidden away in this cave from the glaring eyes of the sun and lashing winds. Thus, the intactness of its condition.
I see, so it hasn't been eroded by anything.
However, no being on this land can overcome time. Not even remains and husks will endure. One day, there will be nothing left of it either. That sounds kind of sad. Not having any trace that shows you lived once. The records left by the humans should have something related to the Waynet. I presume such a thing is rare for humans, no? From what I heard my elders say, aside from the Order of Skeptics, there were also researchers from the forest here seeking inquiry. Though some humans believe that the Setek Waynet is the completed state of a quicksand eel. To hold such theories and assumptions makes one worry for the contents recorded by these humans.
Yeah, those tiny little eels become these big things. That's quite a growth spurt that they get.
That information is not reliable at all. Think, these records are obviously false, yet you still enthusiastically found a human to serve as your Yasnapati. Maybe before this crystal is entirely corroded, the poems and odes dedicated to you will have changed beyond our recognition.
True. We can tell people of your deeds, but what if the tale becomes distorted over time? What then? I guess suppose you cannot control what is beyond our control.
Maybe the bloom card mentioned in the odes might not be pink or cute, but instead have a rough but reliable exterior, a mild and respectful personality, and act with rationality and calmness.
True. Maybe people will just only see their deeds and won't remember what Sorush was like and be like, what is she like? She must have been the most reliable pari of them all. And forget about all the trials and tribulations that Sorush had to go through to become like that.
But that sounds nothing like you, Sorush. Absolutely not. Wait, I believe I understand what my elder desires. She must be reminding me to find a better way to record my deeds. My elder does possess foresight indeed. I must offer her my deepest thanks. Pyro doesn't think she meant that.
Well, we still have like four more parts of the event. How many parts of the event? Yeah, 4 more parts of the event after that. Okay. A pilgrimage upon the blade's edge. Well, Sorush. Day 3. I'm surprised they're not making us do the thing where it's like, wait until the next day. Because it seems like this is sequential day to day. I assume even Sorush needs to take a break, right?
Looks like you successfully completed your training. Oh, we got it done, but, Sorush, after seeing that crystallized waiter, she said, with real sincerity, that even though it has existed for centuries, one day it would still disappear without a trace. And then immediately afterwards, when we mentioned that her oaths would be distorted as well, her mood changed instantly. But of course, my deeds, the deeds of Aspari should be eternal. How can such a thing be compared to that which might part into dust and ash? If something cannot be recorded properly, then there must be something wrong with the method. You wish to remind me of this fact, which is why you sent me to view the crystallized waiter. Am I right, Elder Zervon? That's the way you see it. Interesting. Do you care nothing for the renown of the Pari? If you're speaking of renown in the way humans understand it, not so much. Whatever you say, the present-day members of the Order of Skeptics are so very dull. Of course, if there are more interesting individuals like Teddy or Paimon, then that would be a different case entirely. A compliment from Zervon. Thanks. I really do appreciate that. It's high praise coming from someone who has lived for so long and has experienced so much. Thank you, Elder. Hold! You can't call her Elder.
Why not? She's older than me.
Sorush, there's no need to be so stingy. Zervon is the eldest here, so calling her Elder is reasonable, right? Alright, enough idle chatter. If Sorush still thinks highly of this human notion of renown, then the training that comes next might be just right. Alright, I await your good news.
Alright. Head to the specified location. Where is this trial? We are fighting something. Interesting. Fighting something near, might I add, the abyss. The abyss lector now, but not there because I knew it would be on the surface. It had to be either that or the cave thing that is adjacent to the abyss lector, which now I have to fight because because Kirara needs those materials. I'm not sure I'm gonna pull for her. I might pull one time. I don't want to give in to the temptation now that I have all the 4 stars to just want to complete all the 4 stars, but I mean, like, I kind of do. Oh, okay, so long descriptions. I'm just gonna scan them when I get there. All right. Well, it's not timed, so should be good. Okay. So what should I do with these ones? They're practicing their combat skills. They seem relatively alert. However, they still seem to not want to get wet. Okay. Is there anything I can pair with this action of hitting this? They don't want it to rain. Okay, I assume if I hit this, it's gonna do something. Okay, good. Good, they're grouping up. I gotta hit this. Get this out of the way. And now, a bunch of barrels and the hilly trails are all in one place. And they won't even die. It's perfect. Okay. Now, we do seem to need to... I have to expend something to get rid of the thorns a lot. Quickly before you leave. I don't want to go after them like one at a time. But, like, does seem like everything is placed a certain way for a reason. Alright, now I gotta wait until these two are aligned. There you go. Yay! Okay, you probably also don't want to get wet. As long as I hit everything in the right sequence, then everything else should be fine. You do not want to get close to this explosion that's very mysterious. Okay, can I get these both? Okay, that should be it. That should be it! Yay! No more than 20 Neroda fruits. Well, I guess just explode everything in the correct order. And that's all that needs to be done. Alright. Now what will Zervan show us today? Oh, I know this. It's the big gate. Although, it shouldn't be closed like that anymore. I thought we opened it up. It opened up for us. Yeah.
I'm dizzy and sleepy when I'm under the sun for too long. It's a similar feeling to pulling an all-nighter on a work project.
Or pulling an all-nighter to finish this event. Yeah, Oh, I didn't realize this would be so story-based. Otherwise I would have maybe given myself more time to let it sink in, but I still will. I have the energy for it. It's gonna make me really tired afterwards, but I have the adrenaline rush necessary to both play this event and enjoy the story. Okay. So that's down there. Down there. Okay, move a little lower, I think. Oh. The hint's already there. Well, okay, but I was on the right track. I knew what I was thinking of. Well, there's the picture, but now the seal is gone. Alright. What do we have here?
Hey, isn't this the place we passed by looking for Mihir? The Mihir should be here right now, right?
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, where's the big giant hole in the cliffside? But there it is.
All those thorns. They should be Mihir's companions. They look pretty good. Speaking of which, they helped us a lot. Pale Floater, did you ever get all they've accomplished?
No, of course not. We can give praise to somebody else and still have plenty for you.
No way, you might complain a lot, but you do care about your people, right?
What did you do, Sorush? I can't seem to recall. I remember that she complained a lot during that part of the mission. Especially being like,
Mihir, what's so good about her?
But then, like, you know, she was just a little bit jealous, I think. Sorush is the hero of this story. Yeah, let's. No, you know what? Let's do this.
How can you be so forgetful, Yazdapati? I punish you with the task of several more odes.
Like we didn't have to do it already. As if we didn't have to do it already.
Paimon knew it. You got a big bark to go with your soft heart. Malicious slander. I was only here because I wished to earn the chaplet. If the elder hadn't made me come... Well, whatever you say, Mihir's a part of the reason you even managed to claim the Twin Horn chaplet. Shouldn't you thank her for that at least? Her? For such a figure, once stained and still struggling thusly, I'd say she would only be worth any merit after 10 cleansing pilgrimages. 10 is way too many. Wait a second. On my second thought, Paimon thinks it wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, it's basic. Well, we didn't even see what the pilgrimage was. I just remember being like, well, she's going to go on the pilgrimage, and then suddenly we're back at the tree already, the Forakashta Oasis. And I'm like, oh, what about this journey she was supposed to go on so she could, like, cleanse the filth, so she could show her face back home again? It didn't take that long.
Yeah, maybe we could use it as an exercise every now and then. From the name, Paimon thought we'd be walking for 10 days and nights. As it turns out, we didn't even have to go that far. The shortness of this trail is making Paimon suspicious. If it was as long as the Oceanit's pilgrimage, then perhaps I would respect her. As it stands now, I only state that the distance of the pilgrimage suits me here. The Oceanit's pilgrimage? After the catastrophe, a great number of Oceanids came from Fontaine to Sumeru, with the path they walked becoming their so-called holy path.
Is that like the Oceanids also that came from Fontaine to Liyue? And it's like the Oceanid, like who dares like trespass on the waters of Chingsa and all that.
Strange. Why would the Oceanids need to come to Sumeru? Pilgrimage. A pilgrimage for what?
I am excited. We're getting a little bit more of a prelude to Fontaine with every passing event. And I'm super excited to see what Fontaine is like. And learn about why did the Oceanids have to leave?
I only heard of such a thing from my elder. Though there have been Oceanids from Fontaine, I haven't truly looked into it.
Could it be for the Harvest Totem?
Right. Sorush said that the Harvest Totem was the god that let the party be born. If honor's a big deal here, the thing most deserving of it is definitely the Harvest Totem. But what's the potential relationship between the Oceanids and the Harvest Totem? Don't tell Paimon the Oceanids and Pari are, like, distantly related.
I was wondering that. You know, the first time I saw Sorush in the 3.6, like, special program, I was like, oh, you know, Sorush looks like a red Oceanid, like a red version of Endora. I gotta use Endora when we go to Fontaine. Take Endora back on a visit to Fontaine. I know she didn't, I don't know how I did that event so long ago. I know that Endora was, like, she was, journeying away from Fontaine. I can't remember if it was because she had to leave or not. But we will take her to visit back, just like everybody took Kazuha back to Inazuma right away. Well, anybody who had Kazuha after pulling on his first banner and then got to take him to Inazuma while the Vision Hunt decree was still in effect. And we're getting another Kazuha rerun soon too, our yearly Kazuha rerun, which seems like a pretty good pace.
Looking at you carefully, Paimon's really beginning to see the resemblance.
Me too.
Paimon hasn't discovered any world-shaking secrets, has she?
You have.
The slander that flows from your lips again, Pale Floater. I know nothing of any Oceanid. You're probably right. Sorush did say that the distance Oceanids need to travel for their pilgrimage is far longer than Mihir's cleansing. But if that's true, does that mean that the Oceanids are stronger than the Pari? Is Sorush admitting defeat? What? I didn't mean that. In all seriousness, the cleansing pilgrimage is not actually tied to distance. It's more of a symbolic affair, showcasing a rise and return to form. That sounds impressive, but... regardless, it is irrational to brush all Pari as lesser than the Oceanids, and not because of any bias I may or may not have regarding Mihir. Speaking of which, why did Zeran say that the next part of the training was just right for Sorush? It doesn't look like anything special here. Also, Mihir's missing too.
Yeah, we just opened the big gaping hole in the Tunigi Hollow.
Though if she was here, Sorush probably wouldn't talk to her properly either. They are pretty different in a lot of ways.
One is round and the other is prickly. Mihir doesn't need a Yasnapati, that's right.
Yeah, she also said that being forgotten is a good thing. That fool. If her existence and her efforts over the centuries are forgotten, then what was it all for?
Oh, Sorush. Live in the moment. If you spend too long thinking about how people will remember you in the future, you will drive yourself crazy. You gotta live in the moment. At least once in a while, just take a deep breath. And maybe appreciate the journey. And that's exactly what Mihir said. It's like, Sorush, because Sorush learns a lot of the stuff from the Order of Skeptics, right? But Mihir is like, it's just performing our duty and fulfilling our purpose. Being remembered is less important than that part.
Maybe that's the question Zervan wants Sorush to think about. It seems that Sorush still needs some time.
Yeah. Oh, Sorush disappears and reappears next to me. Of course, of course. Well... Okay. What is next, Servan? Oh, and we need to get our gems, our primal gems. What's the next one called? Silenced percussion. Okay, we're halfway through. Halfway through, we got this.
Without knowing, the training has progressed to the latter half. How are things going?
We're definitely hitting our stride.
Though when Sorush tells us stories, there really seems to be some self-reflection happening. Dialogue is a good way for Sorush to learn, especially as the people she's talking to are more interesting than those of the Order of Skeptics. Elder, you are being arbitrary. Teddy's a remarkable Yasnapati, but not all of the Order of Skeptics members are. Perhaps they do have momentary instances of virtue between sessions of flattery and deception. I still see you still need convincing. We will let our witnesses, Teddy and Paimon, give a review regarding your performance. Of course, that is after you finish your recounting.
Alright. So that's today's trial. Flying! So we're alternating between scaring away hilly trails with large explosions and collecting flowers. Speaking of which, let's collect flowers, because we should. Spooky music. Wait, I see Marak. Hello, Marak. Every once in a while, I just attack just to bring up Marak. Alright, let's do this. You can see Marak. Hello, Marak. Angry face. Oh, I'm excited for Kave's hangout, too. Here we go! That's right. All the flowers shall be mine. The nice thing is that the mud things are quite out of the way this time. Very helpful. Whee!
This is my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat.
Why are you here, Kave?
Is there no shade anywhere?
And here we are, the area that had all the drums. Trial success. 5,000 points. Yay! We are the most expert flower collectors. Now where are we going to today? Oh, the pretty tree. The pink tree. The hills of Barsum. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so we have this. Oh, we've almost got it right here. Just a little bit closer, I think, is what we need. Okay, I can do it without the hint. I swear. Oh, I think I can do it without the hint. The problem is getting like all the fine details correct. Come on, is that not it? No, the bottom one is a little bit off. Okay. $28. Okay, we're not that close at all. Last time we were so close. I was so close. I didn't expect to be close. And every time it's like I expect to be close. No, we are so close. But so very, very far. Oh, we're looking at this at a completely different angle. Just a little bit over like this. There we go. snapped into place.
Trial success.
Oh, Cafe's falling from the sky.
It's so quiet. No one's here. Even if Rashnu was here, it should still be quite quiet. Yeah, but if she was here, you need to talk softer. She always has that sleepy look on her face, and she didn't seem too happy when we woke her up using the Kori drums. I once heard that the quieter someone is, the worse it gets when they get angry. Who knows what Rashnu is like when she's enraged?
I know. Very true.
Then, should that be true, my Yaslapati is the one we should fear the most, yes?
Alright, look. She is onto something there. The silent one is really is Ether all along.
Huh? Oh, Paimon knows him the best. Though Teddy isn't one for talking, he still is super nice, right?
I am about to get mad for real. Rar. Or ... Those seem like such, like Honkai Star Rail dialogue options.
Okay, you gotta say something. The silence is actually making Paimon nervous. Very well, let us refocus. As you behold, this tree is called Barsum, and Rashnu is familiar, though she is absent right now. And nothing. There's nothing more to say of Rashnu and the Barsum. Feels like you're hiding something. Right, about the Kori drums. Hiding? Absurd. As for the drums, haven't you already seen them in use?
I memorized every single pattern.
Speaking of which, Paimon remembers Rashnu saying that she's the one who threw the Kori drums elsewhere. That really surprised Nasajuna. If Paimon recalls, you were really nervous then, and didn't respond to Nasajuna's questioning. The way it looks now, the Order Skeptics' archives were really off the mark.
Though playing the drums did wake Rashnu.
Paimon seems to understand why Zervan doesn't trust the current Order Skeptics. Thanks, Sorush. Did they really help? The clues they gave us were half-truths at best.
Or at least Nasajuna. We didn't really interact that much with the rest of the Order Skeptics.
The current generation of the Order Skeptics indeed does have some lacking members. But like a tree, no matter how many leaves flourish, there will always be some that shrivel and dry. Once these dry leaves break and scatter, those that remain, they will be the ones that can be relied upon.
Yes, are you talking about trees, the leaves that... Are the other leaves still on the tree, or did the other leaves also fall off the tree? Because if they also fell off the tree, and if there's passing seasons, they eventually will fall off the tree, you know. They will also shrivel up.
How did the Order Skeptics become like this?
Erosion and the passage of time. I also want to know that.
It is because I've been with the Order Skeptics too long that I grew unable to discern their gradual changes. Only when I began to speak with you and other outsiders did I realize the Order Skeptics had changed. It has been a few hundred years. Besides their name being the same, they must have cycled through a few generations of different members already. Well, the fame I seek, the fame I wish for the Yasnapati to eulogize for me, also wrote into this. With everything changed, carrying only a hollow title for others to recall. Is that what my elder wishes that I learn? No, it shouldn't be. But... Sorush, there's no need to be down. Maybe Zervan didn't mean that. Seeing Sorush so depressed makes Paimon feel like she did something wrong. Maybe we should have Zervan cheer her up.
No. I love Sorush disappears and reappears. No, it's just part of, you know, the hard lessons that Sorush has had to learn. But she has learned so much. She has grown. These drums are really cool, actually. I love, like, when things sparkle like this. Can we still hit them? We can. That's cool. That's cool that we can, actually. I did not expect that we could. Here we go. Oh. The water is disappearing before our eyes. It will flicker, and then there will be a huge underwater thing underneath that we can see. Like in the trailer.
Oh, Sorush, you appear wary. Did you find an obstacle to your progress? Should we call it an obstacle or a sense of confusion?
I mean, confusion is an obstacle, so...
You recount what was said during your talk with Sorush to Zervan. I see. However, the records of humans deviating from actual reality isn't anything new. They are forgetful and prejudiced people, after all. Considering how vast and complex the affairs of the world generally are, observers might be able to get an overview of the major details, but not be able to grasp the minutiae. Those present during said affairs might be direct witnesses, but still find themselves unable to move beyond their personal subjectivity.
Oh, well, this doesn't feel very comforting. I figured, though, Zervan's there to help Sorush learn a lesson, so maybe comforting is not the priority.
Oh, so you wish for me to provide some warm words to placate Sorush?
Placate?
Did you forget that this is part of her training? To be able to overcome problems by oneself. That's the point of training, right? Paimon guesses that makes sense. If Sorush cannot meet this task successfully, then all that can be said is that she is unworthy of the title of Bloomguard and will not be able to bear the weight of the twin-horned chaplet. And when the time comes, gentle though I am right now, I can only do what must be done, no matter how cruel.
Oh no, Sorush, you better learn your lesson quicker.
Will you take my chaplet from me? As for the punishment of a failure, I suppose you will discover that for yourself, should you truly fail.
It's going to be worse than taking the chaplet, I bet.
If Sorush doesn't want to be bold, just let him try extra hard now.
Alright, that's right. Let's make sure she's earned her crown. Alright. What kinds of hilly trails must we fight now? Or rather, not fight, but frighten. If only we could do that. It's like every time I walk past an enemy and they go like, rawr. I was like, no, I don't want to hurt you. Please just go back to minding your own business. Like sometimes they're dancing or sitting and having a picnic. The thing is, they have all the creatures doing like cool idle things in their downtime. Like, I wish that they would just go back. And they will if we move far enough, I suppose, but... Okay. Thorns will definitely need to be burned. They're gonna get in the way of something. Okay. So those ones running in a circle are quite something. Oh, should we light the fire? Will that, will that lure anybody? It does. It does. What lure the other ones? Okay, let's try to... Okay, hang on. There we go. The barrels. Okay, do we have to do these, individually, or, Okay, I'll do these last, because I don't want to, if there's a certain limited amount. Oh, we have more fruits than before, though. So there's a limit to the amount we get. I want to be careful. I'm waiting for the other two to come back, the slow walking ones. Oh, we got to time this so perfectly. Okay, by the time this goes, they'll loop around. Perfect. Perfect. We are just shooting large fruits into the desert. There's gonna be an adventurer that comes over here for a commission. I'm like, what is that? And get absolutely bludgeoned by a large fruit. Oh, we gotta, okay, let's see. So some of them don't like the rain, so if we move the rain away. And also, will this do anything? Okay, I don't know, but we're getting them all within one shot. That's a lot of barrels done. Okay, this will scare them also. Right, okay, so now we just need to time it with the running ones. These guys are doing wider circles. but they're also going along the path. Goodbye. But hopefully you will find a different camp. Oh, good. So we don't need to get all of those excess barrels. Good. I'm glad that wasn't necessary. Okay, those are the promotions from last time. These are the promotions from this time. What is this? Oh, this is the Order of Skeptics camp. Oh, this time we will have Sorush, face her past, collaborating with the Order of Skeptics. Yeah, it's all cleared up here now. So nice. Pink flowers. Alright, here we go. How will we position this? Okay, well the view is oh, there we go. Pretty close. We got it. Now it's time for Sorush to reflect on her time here. It has long been a familiar sight to me, but now I feel only conflicted thinking about it.
On the bright side, this maybe means that Sorush has matured? I know not if this is growth or decline instead.
Well, glass half full, glass half empty. Let's look at the glass half full.
Cheer up, Sorush. It's not like you to get so down. Right, since we're already here, why don't you tell us about the early history of the Order of Skeptics? Although things are the way they are now, there must have been a point to their establishment, right? Otherwise, Zervan would have helped them, and you would have been drawn to them. Very well, if you wish to listen, I will speak. However, you must know that my birth came after the Order of Skeptics was formed. What happened prior is what years say to me as well. It is said that before all that transpired, there were... I actually am getting tired. The adrenaline rush is starting to wear off. It was said that before all that transpired, there were some of absolute purity and virtue who attempted to spread the word that the catastrophe was imminent, but carrying a message does not halt the coming of the ruin. Soon the darkness washed over the lands as roiling tides, drowning all that lived in fear. Just as we saw this of the Cetic Wenet, even the strongest creatures were crystallized, perishing during the event. Comparatively, with how soft and weak humans are, the resulting scarring could not be considered a personal failing. But some individuals arrived, rushing to the maelstrom that was the calamity. Were these people the first Order of Skeptics? Indeed. Their leader was Nagarjuna. He was once a researcher who worked in the depths of the woods, but he put roots down here to help alleviate the aftershocks of the catastrophe. Yes, and there's another one with golden hair. Though my elders spoke little of him, he should count as an interesting individual, I think. It's a real shame he only lived a few hundred years ago. If he was still here, Paimon would love to see him meet Teddy. Then we could see who's more interesting.
Well, my victory is assured.
Following this, after my birth, the after effects of the catastrophe stabilized. So, Sorush had nothing to do with them? Not entirely, as the filth will never be fully eradicated. It's just that noble sacrifices like the one made by the divine bird, Sigmar, were no longer needed. What's more, such duties had already been performed by Mihir, Rashnir, and the other party predating me. After Nagarjuna, the elder slowly broke off contact with the Order of Skeptics. However, the skeptics themselves remained ever interested in us Pari. But I suppose this is nothing strange. To them, after all, we Pari are heroes worthy of songs and odes. The strong feelings of admiration that we inspire are more than deserved.
I don't think that's where their fascination comes from, more. I bet it has more to do with wanting to research magical creatures. Research that which is unknown to them. So it's actually the opposite, not necessarily because of songs and odes, but because there were songs and odes, and they want to know why there were songs and odes.
During that time, I often hear them loudly singing their poems and odes, and with the passing of time, the scenes of the divine bird sacrifice grew ever more vivid. Yet my elder treats this as if it was a paltry thing. It sounds like... Sorush got buttered up by honeyed words. What? No, impossible! I clearly wanted to imitate the divine bird because I was moved by its passion and will. The only reason why I associated with the Order of Skeptics was because they would tell me about the happenings of years past. Of course, it wasn't like they didn't heap an appropriate amount of praise on me. It's the same story, but told in an exaggerated way to get people's attention. Even Paimon likes listening to exciting stories. I mean, we have met quite a few storytellers in the different nations. So it's true, you know. Exaggerating the story does make it more interesting. But, I mean, if you're looking for factual details of what to do now that the calamity is back, I'm not sure exaggerated stories are going to be the best sources. Oh, but if their intention was to record actual history, then they definitely did something wrong. Indeed, regardless if it was I or the humans of the Order of Skeptics, those who condition themselves to accept hyperbole as ordinary will see themselves become like this. That's a perfect use of the word hyperbole. The Order of Skeptics archives were no longer simply truthful records. Instead, they were filled with all manner of embellishments and subjective opinions. And unknowingly, I began to put renown beyond action itself. Yeah, you were drawn in by the excitement. And they also kind of gave you a lot of praise too. So it's only understandable. Looks like you finally get it.
She seems more energetic than she was when she came here.
Isn't this a good thing? Now Zevran won't be asking you to take the chaplet, will she? Your training's almost at its end. You'll definitely win Zevran's approval.
That's right. That's right, Sorush. I think you got this now. You got this. Cacophony of the Tunigi Catastrophe. Catastrophe. It indeed is a catastrophe. And that is for sure.
I get dizzy and sleepy when I'm under the sun for too long.
Oh, do you?
It's a similar feeling to pulling an all-nighter on a work project.
He says this all the time to me.
You look much happier than when we last spoke. Seems things have gone well? From what I've learned during these tasks, I have grown. For now. You are worthy of being called Bloomguard? No, not yet. There's still a final portion of the task that I need to complete. Until all the tasks are done, until your respect is earned, I am not finished. Only then can the Twin Horn Chaplet truly belong to me. Oh, looks like you're actually beyond your rebellious phase after all, just as was claimed. Elder, you still remember that? Forget, I beg of you.
Nah, we're not. I'm so sorry. We're not gonna forget the rebellious phase anytime soon.
Regardless, it's good to see that your spirits have returned. Teddy, Paimon, please be witnesses to the truth of whether Sorush is worthy of the Twin Horn Chaplet. Then I will await you at the end. See you soon.
Our final trials await. Now, where is this? I guess, is it, okay, I ask because is it like on the top of the mountains or down here? Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, that's good, because if it's on the top of the mountains, it's really hard to get up there. Finding a way up there. With, like, you know, the curved over, you can't climb it very easily. Alright. We shall collect all the flowers. This time we're going around the tree!
This isn't my first trek into the desert.
Kaveh, stop. You are interrupting Sorush's trials.
No shade anywhere.
It's always switching between, oh no, I'm in the desert. Oh no, I'm in the sun. But I'm happy. I'm happy that Kaveh finally is playable. Now you're making me miss this thing. Here we go. No! Okay, I didn't think it would be that easy to hit the brown things, but I guess if I'm not paying attention, that would do it. I'm too busy admiring the scenery to actually pay attention. See, if you're going for the flowers, you're never going to hit the brown things because they don't actually overlap the flowers. If you follow the flowers, you will never run into trouble. But if you spend too much time sightseeing, on the other hand, you shall not be so lucky.
Here we go.
We did that in record time. Okay, almost done. Alright, now this is when I'm getting tired. Alright, we gotta finish. Go quickly before I fall asleep. Alright, come on. I wish we could fly as Sorush to get there and then reappear there as our character. I know. Others will do things like that because in my brain I'm thinking I'm in Sorush flying mode because I see her there. And then what? Then I get dropped into the sky. No. No. Oh, I didn't see what the picture was. What is the picture? Oh, of course. But it's not like that anymore. We returned life to this place. No, Hilly Charles, please go back to relaxing. I have no wish to harm you. Okay, well, this is gonna be harder because this is not. It doesn't look exactly the same like it used to anymore. No, I think I went the wrong way. It's the other way. Please? No. No, that's... so close, so far. Not lower, not higher. It's not right. Aww. Sometimes I was so far. There we go. Welcome to Sorush's Airlines. Here you can see a beautiful view of the gaping void. What, is this not the right place? Oh, here's the right place. Come on. There we go. That's what it used to be like.
The Teddygal Hollow. Oh, look, Zervan's there with us. The Teddygal Hollow. This was the epicenter of the disaster. The wall seems calm.
It's hard to think of how things were then. It's not hard to think of how things were then.
These crystals are huge, a lot bigger than even Waynet. And to think it's Sorush's responsibility to handle future problems here? Is this not the most essential duty a Bloomguard should uphold? In addition, Sorush should also expect this of herself. That's what they say anyway. Do you not trust me? I did not realize out at the stage that even the pale floater thinks so little of me. Wow, Sorush's arrogance makes its grand return. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You tell my voice is getting... I can't do the voices anymore. It's been slowly fading.
Why do you both harbor such doubt in me after our time together? My pride has never been born of blind arrogance. You should be well aware that I fully understand my past mistakes. Before, I placed reputation above action, but now, as I have learned, this is an act of purest neglect. Just as Sigmar became the divine bird through her sacrifice, I will become the Bloomguard by the many deeds and hear my name rightfully sung in praise of my service. Additionally, I have completed all the assignments you've given me, Elder. Now, even you must admit that I am one worthy of the title of Bloomguard, worthy of the Twin Horn Chaplet. I indeed have no objection to the choice made by the Kavrena. Huh? What? Did you expect me to object? No. I merely did not expect you to agree so easily, Elder.
I expected a few rough words, at least.
I'm not nearly so vicious. About the responsibilities of the Bloom Guard, I did not actually gain any knowledge from the chaplet. Is this because I still do not embody the traits of the Bloom Guard fully? Do I still lack training? For this, the title of Bloom Guard might be inherited, but the duties are always variable. I see.
The Pari are very cute.
To state it simply, there are no fixed rules, and even more, there are no specific judging standards. Usually, the Kavrena's choice is final. Huh? So you're saying... I will not be taking the Twin Horn Chaplet from you.
And she probably never was planning on taking the chaplet anyway. But she couldn't say that, because she needed Sorush to truly be motivated to prove herself.
Now that you...
don't need to worry about the top of your head getting cold. Now you don't need to worry about the top of your head getting cold. No.
Missing the point!
Kind of missing the point.
I understand. This must be part of the test. Seems like Sorush is having an epiphany. You are a forgetful one, Tail Floater. I just said it. To pass these tests, besides competence and observation, the most important things is understanding my past mistakes. Even if the outcome was already determined, would it not be retreading the path of folly if I cast all aside that I've learned during training? So, I think this must be the last test my elder has left me.
There you go. Sorush understands.
To be a worthy Bloom Guard, this is but a simple task. This is a sign of your complete trust in me, Elder. I didn't expect you to see right through me. The Kavrena chose well, but your changes... I suppose Teddy and Paimon bear some credit for that. Indeed, my esteemed Yazdapati and the Pale Floater are both beings of merit. Though I wish to say that I am potent enough alone, I believe with their aid, the extinguishing of the sign of Apaosha will be no difficult task. How very reliable. Don't forget, Mihir and Rashnu will also be able to assist you.
They did. They helped unseal the thing.
Worry not, Elder. Leave everything to me. Paimon keeps thinking that Zeron may have planned this, and seeing Sorush this happy, Paimon can't really complain.
Me neither. Sorush has learned her lesson. The trials were worth it. She has been proven worthy. And even if the sign she got the chaplet means that she is worthy all along, we just know she is more worthy now by proving herself at more trials of self-exploration, really. Time to drink some water. Well, yes, I do have to hydrate. I will drink water. And all of that. Stay hydrated, everybody. But it's also because I'm tired, and I may or may not have played for a really, really long time before this as well. So it's kind of like the compounding of all of that. But I will... Don't worry. I will go to sleep. I will not get sick anymore. We're done. We're done. Sorush, you've done it. Now we just need to deal with the hole in the sky. Oh, Kaveh is dejected. He doesn't have a place to go home to because he doesn't have his keys. Alright, ending off the stream now. No dilly-dallying. Like I said, speed run over. Alright, thank you, Turtle. What is that? What is that emoji? I've never seen that before. Is that a cat? That's cute. Are they excited? Excited cats, yes. I agree. They're the same color as Sorush, so let's just say Sorush is excited to have accomplished much in her journey. Alright, good night. See you later. Bye.